Hi.
Hi. Hello. So, I go to a private school, a Catholic private school to be exact. It is a lot different than a public school. I mean, there are a lot of similarities, but there are a lot of differences. I'm in 10th grade right now, which is a sophomore, and I have been in private school for my entire life. I have never been to public school. There are a lot of things that I hate about going to a private school. Of course, all these things that I hate are just for my school. I'm not sure if this happens in every private school, but like I said, this is just for my experience, and this is what I hate about going to a private school. So the first thing is dress code. We need to wear a uniform. And I'm not really upset about that. We do get dress down days like once a month, which in my opinion, I think we should get a dress down day like every Friday. And like I said, I'm not that mad about wearing a uniform. Sometimes when I get like a new shirt or some new pants or whatever, I kind of wish I didn't have a uniform so then I could wear it and go into school and like show off to everyone, you know? But on the other hand, it is cool having a uniform because then I don't have to worry about what I'm wearing every single day. Like there's no stress of waking up and trying to find my outfit. But the dress code is so annoying. Not even just with actual clothing, like hair for instance. I can't put my hair into a man bun. Like I have my shaved sides and sometimes I like to put it up, but I can't do that. We have to wear a collared shirt and boys' hair cannot go past the collar. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like I just think that is ridiculous. Because right now, I would love to be like growing out my hair really long. Just for the reason that I would want to try and see how it is. But I can't do that because of dress code. You also can't dye your hair any color. Like people still dye their hair, but they have to make it look natural looking. Even though some girl had like pink under her hair. So I don't know what that was about. She best begin a detention. I'm just kidding. You cannot dye your hair, and that's for both genders. You cannot have your hair past your collar if you're a boy, but girls can. If you're a boy, put your hair up in anything. You cannot have anything too distracting. Like, it would be great to just sit in math class and throw my hair up in a quick bun, but no, I can't. On the dress down days, you cannot have ripped clothing. Like a dress down a few days ago, I wore a t-shirt and had holes in it, and I had to wear a white lawn sleeve under it so that I wouldn't get in trouble. Like that totally ruined the vibe that I was going for. Killing my looks. Another thing, we used to always wear hats, right? Like during dress down days, you could wear hats. Like it was a thing. Like you could wear a baseball hat, a beanie, whatever you really felt like. So a few days ago, the same time that I wore the ripped shirt and I had to wear a long sleeve under it, I came in with a hat on. And then the vice principal comes down the hall screaming at everyone because multiple people wore hats because that was like the thing, telling us to take the hat off. And then this doesn't affect me personally, but all of the girls on dress down days cannot wear leggings. Because, get this, like just let this sink in your mind. It's too distracting for boys. What the fuck? Which basically means they don't want boys to be getting turned on in the middle of math class. But isn't that like their fault? Like the girls shouldn't be worrying about that they look thick as fuck, you know? Instead of the girls leaving their yoga pants at home, have the guys leave their penis at home. Most of them act like they don't have a penis anyway. Oh shit! And most of my friends who are girls, they don't like wearing jeans because it's uncomfortable, so now they hate dress down days. And dress down days used to be the shit. Like, they used to be such a great-ass time. After a month of wearing your uniform for 30 days straight, and then you hear over the intercom, dress down day, Friday. Everyone used to be pumped. But now no one is. Another reason that I hate private schools is because of how small it is. A usual public school around here has like 200 to 400 kids a grade. My grade has like 60 to 80 kids. And that sucks. Like sucks so bad. You know everyone. And usually you don't like everyone. You walk down the hall and you see the whole school every single day. You see everyone's same boring ass, greasy ass, gross ass faces, and it literally makes you want to die. Like, if there's drama, everyone basically knows about it in like an hour. Even the other grades. Tell me why some of the other grades are so nosy. Like, they get in like other grades' business. Like, stay in your grade. And especially when you go to a private Catholic school all your life, you grow up with the same people. Kindergarten and 5th grade, I had all the exact people. Then in 6th grade, newer people came, but basically everyone stayed. And then all those people stayed all the way to 9th grade. And then newer people came again. And the same amount of people that was there are gonna stay till like senior year. So there's only like 2 times that new people come into your school. So basically every year, you're growing up with the same people. And when there is new people, they morph into the groups like this. Basically, you see a new person, you go up the hall to talk to them, but nope, in seconds they get grabbed by someone else, and then they're in that squad for the rest of high school. Like, there's just these little groups, like very little groups, there's like 5 groups in the whole grade, but they stay in their own groups. Like, we're all kind of friends and talk, but when we hang out, like outside of school, it's only those certain people. Another reason why I hate private school, but this is more for a like Catholic private school or like a religious school, and that's that we have religion class, which is fine. I like religion, it's fine. But all we do in religion class is read the Bible, talk about scriptures, memorize vocab, and that's great, but I really don't think that's what religion class should be. Like, yeah, it's great learning about the religion that you're practicing, but that's not gonna help my life. But I really don't think God, if you believe in God, will let you into heaven or the afterlife or whatever you want to call it just because you can tell him Matthew chapter 3 verse 4, you know? He's gonna let you in because you're a good person, so why doesn't religion class teach us how to be good people? Like, why can't we talk about, like, how we're feeling or something, or discussions on how to help people more, or instead of having an assignment reading scriptures, have an assignment telling someone who's feeling self-conscious that they're beautiful. And I know it sounds like super corny and stuff like that, and I totally agree, but I mean, isn't that so much better than reading scriptures and learning about people's lives that aren't even alive anymore? Like, that stuff will teach me how to be a better person and make me feel better if we have discussions on self-love and self-whatever. Not if we're memorizing the Beatitudes. Like, those are written down. We can go back and look at those, but you can't go back and look at how you're feeling or how you're making other people feel. The diocese or the school or whoever or whatever runs religion class can do so much more in that 1 hour a day. Like, instead of having us memorize the Beatitudes, have us learn how to love ourselves and love others. Like, they tell us, make sure you love others, but how? Tell us how. Like, giving $1 to a homeless person, that's not loving others. Like, yeah, that's helping someone out, but teach us more. And teach us how to love ourselves. Like, I was brought up in religion class my whole life, like I said, to love others and put others first. And that's great. That's amazing. But they never taught us that we should also love ourselves also. And I mean, maybe some people do, but most religion classes I have been in, and I've been in many, counting CCD, has not taught us any of that, really. And I don't mean like stupid activities, like going around the room and saying to the person next to you, you're beautiful. Because that does shit. Like, literally, that does shit. I can't give an examples on what to do, but just, it's not that hard if you really thought about it for an hour. Like, if you teach someone how to love others and how to love themselves and all that stuff instead of reading scriptures, you're attacking the problem right at its heart. But now we're just gonna grow up, forget all that information we learned, and then just, some people might be really mean, but if you taught them how to be nice, like, it makes no sense. Like, literally, you're doing shit. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't agree with a lot that the diocese or whatever it's called is doing, and I'm gonna stick that way because, like, it's just unhealthy and unrealistic. Like, come on, I'm not gonna memorize all those scriptures. That's not gonna do anything for me or my relationship with the God that I believe in. Another thing that I hate about private school is that at least the one that I go to, they barely have any healthy options at lunch. And I mean, I'm the first one to say it. I love fries. I love fried chicken. I love dripping cheese all over the fries. But for when it's like the new year and I'm actually trying to eat healthy and actually be in shape and not be out of breath by bending over and picking up a piece of paper, because that actually happens, I want to try eating healthy. And it sucks trying to eat healthy when the only healthy options are gross turkey and cheese sandwiches and then other like ham and stuff, which are gross. It's not even good. Salads that literally have the most unhealthy dressings with them. The chicken on the salad is fried, sometimes fried and drenched in honey mustard, and then have like fat pieces in them. Like, how is that healthy at all? And then there's Caesar wraps, which are so unhealthy. You should just go have fries then. And then there's wraps with just like a wrap, lettuce, and then like fried chicken drenched in barbecue sauce. And then sometimes there's a bowl this big full of fruit. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's so pathetic. Another reason why I hate private school, and this is mostly just for me or anyone with my circumstances in life, there are barely any gay people in my school. There are literally maybe 3 other gay people in my entire school that are out. And those 2 or 3 others, you know, they're nice. I'm just not feeling that. You know what I mean? It just kind of sucks because in your high school years, everyone around you are basically straight and all your friends are straight and they're getting girlfriends and boyfriends or whatever. And you're so happy for them, but then you realize you're not going to have that experience until years, probably until college or maybe even after that. So sometimes I get up and like I'm getting ready and doing my hair and I'm just like, who am I trying to impress? Like, that sounds really sad, but I mean, like, who am I trying to impress? Like, everyone's basically straight, so like no one's like looking at me in that certain way. So there are all the reasons why I hate going to a private school. Anyway, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe because I post videos whenever. Thanks for watching again. Bye.